So I'm doing a MrBeast video. Last person to take their hands off the insanely obese person wins like $50,000. He's gonna be like 400 pounds and he's gonna be all sweaty and greasy and gross. There's gonna be a bunch of different things that happen that's gonna make people want to take their hands off. Like, for example, the guy's gonna have to take a shit.
You offered MrBeast $2 million to get you.
MrBeast fucked off, eh?
Yeah, he didn't do shit.
Nobody can get that back for you, huh?
No. I mean, you can.
Steve will do it. Do you know Steve?
Yeah.
Can you hit him up? He never did his 50.
I just texted him, he said it. You didn't get me on Ben, scumbag. What does that mean?
First off, he can't type that fast, so that's...
Well, he did say that, though.
Steve gave like the family, we were in like Orange County somewhere, like they were in
Steve?
a motel.
Is he a YouTuber?
He was a YouTuber. That's what I was going to get into. This is why I brought it up.
MrBeast wrote Jane.
No, I'm just throwing shit at YouTube, not at him.
Well, this is why I was bringing it up. This reminded me of that. And
I'll do 50,000.
Okay, let's go.
And then Beast, if you can get my YouTube channel back, I'll do $1 million.
Oh shit.
Oh god.
Oh,
And if you get it back tonight, I'll do. If you get it back tonight, I'll do $2 million.
yeah, I believe that.
Oh shit.
Believe that. No, he's being serious, bro.
He's being dead serious.
All right.
We're getting mobbed hard here.
Well, let me go make a call.
He was wrong. He was wrongfully banned.
Welcome back to YouTube. When are you going to post a video?
I'd say like a month.
Will you promote gambling?
No, not on YouTube.
Is that why you got banned in the first place?
Not technically. I had a second channel that was gambling and I promoted it on my main channel.
Do you think that it was just based on that, or do you think that there was some other rationale?
There's someone at YouTube that didn't like me. They wanted to delete me and they had a legitimate reason to delete me and they did it. We'll try Lunchly. Wow, I really like the salsa. It's rich. It tastes like you get it from Erewhon. It'd be so expensive because it's high quality.
Your lifestyle is insane. You take how many pills a day?
50.
You have a 100% sleep score. You work out every single day, no caffeine, no alcohol, all the things you'd expect the best behaving person to do.
I am the most healthy person in the entire world. I have the best comprehensive biomarkers of anybody on the planet. So if there were an Olympic sport for health, I would be the gold medalist.
SteveWillDoIt is healthier than you.
Who?
He's another creator, super focused on health. He's an excessive drinker and gambler. He's got some faults, but I believe that if you went head to head with him, you guys would have a showdown.
He would at least be a close second. Are you genuine friends with all the Nuck boys?
See, Logan.
Bro,
come on.
I'm just asking
Steve,
questions on a podcast.
It's on our
PDF. We don't really film together. Kind of on my thing, but yeah, we're okay.
Yo, what's good, everyone? This wasn't just a diss track. It was a warning shot that exposed how fragile YouTube friendships really are. One song managed to drag the biggest creator on the planet into drama, quietly damage relationships behind the scenes, and completely wreck someone who wasn't even part of the beef. And the craziest part? MrBeast didn't respond publicly at all. No video, no tweet, no diss. But what he said privately might have hit way harder. And once those words leaked, everything changed. Before we get to Jimmy's response, you need to understand how the situation even got this messy in the first place. It all started when SteveWillDoIt suddenly dropped a diss track with 6ix9ine aimed directly at MrBeast. The track was called Fake, and from the very first bar, it was clear this wasn't for fun or clout alone. Steve didn't tiptoe around anything, he went straight for Jimmy's character. Not his content, not his success, his integrity. Steve accused MrBeast of being fake, claiming his charity work was only done for cameras and praise. He painted Jimmy as someone who disappears the moment things stop being beneficial. According to Steve, back in 2022, they were actively talking, texting about video ideas, even collaborating in group chats. But the second Steve's channel got banned for promoting gambling, Jimmy allegedly vanished. No calls, no texts, nothing. Steve framed it as abandonment. Like once he became bad for business, he was cut off without warning. And he didn't stop there. He claimed MrBeast only helps people publicly, hinted at industry connections most fans don't see. Arwen suggested that a lot of people who work with Jimmy end up regretting it later. Then he brought up Aiden Ross. Steve reminded everyone that Aiden helped raise around $14 million for MrBeast's charity. But when Aiden wanted to collab afterward, Jimmy allegedly said he'd only do it if it was charity related. Steve used that as proof that MrBeast only moves when it benefits his image. Heavy accusations. But what really caught everyone off guard wasn't even the lyrics. It was who Steve chose to do this with. Because just a year earlier, Steve and 6ix9ine were enemies. Steve publicly accused 6ix9ine of finessing him out of roughly $2 million from a Rumble deal. They weren't speaking. Steve was calling him a snake. And now suddenly, they're teaming up? That raised eyebrows instantly. People started asking whether this was about exposing truth or just a convenient alliance, an enemy of my enemy situation. Two controversial figures putting differences aside to go after the most untouchable creator on YouTube. The internet split immediately. Some people said Steve was finally saying what others were scared to say, that YouTube friendships are fake, and loyalty disappears the moment money or image is at risk. Others said Steve was dodging accountability. His channel didn't get banned randomly. It was banned for promoting gambling to a young audience. So, what exactly was Jimmy supposed to do? Fight YouTube for him? While everyone argued over that, something else happened that made this drama way bigger than just Steve versus MrBeast. Adin Ross got pulled into the crossfire. A few days after the diss dropped, Adin was streaming. SteveWillDoIt was there. And during the stream, Steve started playing the diss track. Adin didn't react. He didn't hype it up. He didn't shut it down either. He just sat there listening. That moment alone changed everything. Because according to Adin himself, MrBeast found out. And Jimmy was not happy. Adin later went live explaining that Jimmy messaged him, genuinely angry that Adin was even in the room while that track played. From Jimmy's perspective, this wasn't random. Adin is someone he's worked with, someone he helped raise millions with, someone he considered a friend, and now that same person is silently sitting there while a song calls him fake. Adin tried to explain himself. He said he didn't know Steve was going to play it. He said he wasn't picking sides, but you could hear the stress in his voice. But this wasn't internet drama to him. This was business. Being on MrBeast's bad side is not something any creator wants. Jimmy isn't just another YouTuber, he's the final boss. If he distances himself from you, opportunities disappear quietly. The comments didn't show much sympathy. People started clowning Adin, calling him Switzerland, saying he was playing both sides. But in reality, he was just in the wrong place at the worst possible time. And that's when it became clear this situation wasn't contained anymore. Other creators were being forced into positions they never asked for. Neutrality suddenly felt like betrayal. Silence became a statement. As the tension kept building, everyone waited for MrBeast's move. Was he going to ignore it? Drop his own diss? Address it in a video? The speculation was non-stop. Twitter was on fire. Our Reddit was dissecting every angle. Some people said responding would only give Steve what he wanted. Attention. Steve's channel had just been unbanned, his numbers weren't what they used to be, and beefing with MrBeast is the fastest way to get eyes on you. Others said silence looked bad. If someone accuses you of being fake and exploiting charity, you can't just let that sit, especially when your entire brand is built on generosity and goodwill. Behind the scenes, though, people were saying Jimmy was actually hurt. And that part makes sense. You can have hundreds of millions of subscribers and still feel betrayed when someone you used to be cool with puts your name in a diss track. Then the waiting ended. MrBeast didn't post anything publicly. No dramatic video, no response track. Instead, he did something way more calculated. He responded privately, and some of those messages leaked. According to screenshots and multiple sources, Jimmy admitted that yes, he and Steve used to talk. He didn't deny that. But he also didn't deny cutting Steve off. He confirmed it, and he explained why. Jimmy said that when Steve got banned for promoting gambling to a young audience, that crossed a line. For him, it wasn't personal, it was a business and values decision. His entire brand is built on positivity, helping people, and being advertiser-friendly. Gambling content aimed at kids went directly against that. Then he addressed the charity accusations head-on. He pointed to his track record, giving away hundreds of millions, building houses, providing clean water to millions, helping cure blindness, creating thousands of jobs. His message was basically, if that's fake, then I don't know what real looks like. But the line that really hit was when Jimmy reportedly said he wasn't going to let someone who promoted gambling to kids lecture him about morality. That was a direct shot. Not loud, not dramatic, just cold. He was saying Steve had no moral high ground here. Jimmy also thanked Logan Paul for publicly defending him when Steve made comments on Impulsive. That part mattered. Logan has massive reach, and his support signaled where a lot of creators quietly stood. And then came the clarification about Aiden. Jimmy apparently said he wasn't mad that Aiden was in the room. What disappointed him was that Aiden didn't say anything, didn't push back, didn't defend him. In Jimmy's eyes, that silence mattered. He wasn't asking Aiden to fight his battles. But if you're really someone's friend, you don't sit there quietly while they're getting torn down. Once those messages started circulating, the internet exploded again. Team MrBeast said this proved everything. Steve has been dropped by multiple people. YouTube banned him, brands cut ties, deals fell apart. At some point, you have to look in the mirrors. They argued that Jimmy protecting his brand wasn't fake, it was smart. Team Steve said Jimmy's response proved the diss track right. That cutting someone off when things get messy shows who you really are. That real friends don't disappear during hard times. People stuck in the middle just called it sad. Two creators who used to work together, now throwing shots through music and leaked messages. Real relationships sacrificed for views and narratives. Other creators stayed quiet. Not because they didn't have opinions, but because getting involved is risky. When the biggest YouTuber alive is part of the drama, silence can be self-preservation. So where does this leave everyone? Steve isn't backing down. He's teasing more content, doubling down online. Whether that helps or hurts him long-term is debatable. MrBeast, on the other hand, is doing the opposite. No public beef, no escalation, just business as usual, letting actions speak while handling things privately. But this situation exposed something bigger than a diss track. It showed how transactional a lot of YouTube friendships really are. When you're winning, everyone's around. When you fall off or become controversial, people disappear. Whether Steve deserved that or not depends on who you ask, but the reality is cold. It also showed how much power MrBeast holds. The fact that Aiden Ross was genuinely worried about being on Jimmy's bad side says everything. This isn't just about feelings, it's about influence, access, and opportunity. For Aiden, this was a lesson. You can't stay neutral forever when people around you are beefing. Sometimes trying to play the middle gets you burned from both sides. So, now the question is simple, but uncomfortable. Was Jimmy protecting his brand? Or abandoning a friend? Was Steve exposing fake friendships? Or deflecting blame? And in a space where everything is content, is real loyalty even possible anymore? Let me know what you think. Team MrBeast or Team Steve? Was Aiden wrong for staying silent? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and if this situation escalates, you already know I'll keep you updated. Make sure you're subscribed with notifications on, because this story isn't over yet.